You can't leave the dinner table until your whole plate is empty. You need to be part of the empty plate club, okay? My mom doesn't really sound like that, but it's just kind of fun to act out. Huzzah! Proof that I'm eating today. Proof. Hi, hello, welcome. I'm Becky and I'm your host for today's video of eating disorder recovery diaries week 2. Yeah, it was good. Okay, week 2. I am feeling a lot better than I felt last week. I had a lot of challenges this week from my coach that I hired to help me recover from my eating disorders of anorexia. You okay there? Anorexia and binging, restricting and eating all the food. Back and forth, cycle over and over and over again for 18 years straight. That's a lot fun. This week, my recovery coach gave me a few things to work on, like finding healthy snacks that I can keep around at all times when I'm like a little bit hungry, but not like fully hungry for meals, because if you watched last week's vlog, I was stuck in a place where I wasn't sure whether I should eat or not. Some other things that we talked about was like eating when I'm hungry. It's like a normal thing to do, and I don't practice that. I actually usually wait until like the middle of the day before I start eating. It's a really dumb rule, but with eating disorders, you make up your own dumb rules that make no sense to like a normal person. So she challenged me to eat when I was hungry and eat until I felt satiated, until I felt like not quite full, but like I can't eat anything more. And I have learned a few things about intuitive eating over the years, during the many times that I tried to intuitively eat, but it never stuck. I learned that when satiation is like when you're not wanting to eat anymore. When it doesn't taste good anymore, that's when you're satiated, but not like overly uncomfortably full. And then my other challenge was to go out and have a cheeseburger and fries with my husband on a lunch date. That miraculously we found a babysitter to watch our kids for. Good day. So we went to this restaurant. It's all vegan and it's called J. Selby's. Anyway, I love this place. I love it. And I ordered a cheeseburger and the most delicious French fries. And then I felt like I should just go a little bit further. For whatever reason, I was like, let's take this to another level. And I ordered a peanut butter chocolate peanut butter shake. All vegan, of course, but it was vegan junk food, okay? So, not necessarily healthy, and I'm trying to get over deeming things as healthy and bad and good and bad, and it's hard. So we sit down and our shake is brought out. We had 2 straws, we split it. I think I had maybe 3 sips and I was feeling so bad about myself, and I stopped. I said, Shani, I don't want it. You have the rest, to my husband. So he did. And the burger and the fries came out, and I was like, one of those food rules that I've made up in my head are like, unless it's a gluten-free bun, you can't have it. And no vegan cheese, like leave that off and just have the burger. And like when we're at home, when I ask my husband to grill some Impossible burgers on the grill, this is a phrase in our house. He always asks me if I would like a bun and some fun, okay? So the bun is just that, it's a bun. He toasts them on the grill, that's why he asks. And the fun is vegan cheese. Okay, so he always asks me, bun and fun, do you want it? I said, I usually say no bun and no fun, because even though I want it, it's just one of those rules. I don't have vegan cheese and I don't have gluten, okay? So I had the whole thing, the cheese, the bun, with all the glutinous deliciousness, okay? And then the crispy, golden, freshly cut French fries that are just seasoned just right. I ate it slowly. Like, my husband was all the way through his meal when I was only like halfway through my burger, okay? I ate very slowly, but I consciously told myself I am going to enjoy every single bite of this. I'm gonna take it slow. I'm just gonna enjoy. And I did that this time, and the burger was so good. And I fought so hard with thoughts that came to mind. Becky, what are you doing? This is gonna make you fat. This is gonna make you unhappy, unhealthy. Stop eating it. Take the bun off, take the cheese off. That's what was going through my mind the whole time. And then I slowly ate the fries. The fries were the best of the whole meal because I'm obsessed with fries. It's like my favorite savory food is French fries. So I only ate maybe 3/4 of the fries before I was like, you know what? I think I'm at the satiated point, maybe a little past that. Because the fries were so good. But I got to that point and I was like, I'm done and I'm okay. And I felt a little bit better about not finishing. But my coach told me that it's okay not to finish. If you're not hungry anymore, stop eating. You don't have to finish this stupid rule that our parents made up. Sorry, mom and dad, but the stupid rule of finishing your plate when you're a kid. You can't leave the dinner table until your whole plate is empty. You need to be part of the empty plate club, okay? My mom doesn't really sound like that, but it's just kind of fun to act out. I was surprised the rest of the day when I was not feeling hungry come dinner time. So like we ate around noon. That was my first meal of the day. And then we got to like dinner time and I was like, oh, I should be making food right now. Oh, I'm not in the mood for anything. I'm not hungry at all. Like I wasn't, like I normally pace the kitchen like thinking about what do I make? What do I want? Do. I wasn't pacing. I was just like, I am not hungry. I still feel full. And I was confused by that. So I texted my coach and I said, hey, why do you think I'm full? What's the reason? Like well, first of all, she was proud of me for having the burger and fries and not finishing fries, but being satiated. And then she said that sometimes our bodies just aren't as hungry as other times. Some days we just don't need as many calories and energy because maybe we're not as active. Or the opposite, we're more hungry because we're more active. And it totally made sense to me, but I was still like, but I should be eating right now. It's just totally messing with my mind. So this conscious eating thing that she's having me practice and learn is really challenging. Last night, I really wanted burgers. I didn't want to do a lot of cooking, so I asked my husband if he would grill some burgers. And so he grilled me an Impossible Burger, and he asked me, the thing that he always asked me, do you want a bun and some fun? I like thought about it. I was like, do I do it? Do I do it? This is really challenging. Do I do it? And then I was like, you know what? I'll have some fun. I'll have some fun. And he's like, do you want a bun? And I said, no, I'm gonna baby steps. Let's do the cheese. So he put vegan cheese on it for me, and it was so good. So much better than just a plain Impossible Burger. Like, seriously, good. And then I had some Trader Joe's French fries with it and a salad to balance it all out and make me feel better. Okay, so baby steps, but I feel like those baby steps were kind of like huge leaps this week, to be perfectly honest with you. This week I'm practicing conscious eating and just eating to satiation, listening to my hunger cues and actually doing something about my hunger cues instead of ignoring them. And it's still a really challenging week, but I don't feel like it was as challenging as my first week. After having like these few things that I would call treats, okay, burgers, fries, cheese, all things. Confession, I did step on the scale on Sunday morning. I just need to toss the thing out, and I'm just not there yet. But I stepped on the scale, and it didn't go up, and it didn't go down. So I didn't gain weight from eating those things. I didn't gain weight from listening to my hunger cues and eating when I was hungry. Now, there were a few times where I refused to eat because it's just a habit. It's just a habit. We're slowly working on these things, but I hope this helps you today. Maybe encourage somebody else that you know that has an eating disorder. Maybe it helps you understand a little bit more where they're coming from. Or maybe you're dealing with food issues yourself, or even body image. My hope for sharing this scary journey with you and vulnerable journey and like all the confessions and all of the mistakes and all of the bumps and whatevers throughout this journey. I'm happy to stand here in front of my camera every week and tell you how it went. Tell you how it's going, tell you what's working, tell you what's not working, tell you how I slipped up. I'm already learning so much. And I hope that through sharing my journey will help your journey. Because I'm with you and I'm in your corner, friend, okay? I'm in your corner. Okay, that is my diary update, vlog, whatever you want to call it. Woo! We did it. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the rest of my videos coming up. Go spread some happy. Bye!